Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
It's another high quality foodie feature for you with Ian K here on Peep This Out Reviews, this time on live stream as well as replay. Welcome to the show, guys. I appreciate you guys being here right now. This is going to be a fun one, I think, and it's a first for me because I'm about to do 4 reviews at one time with the same product line, naturally, different flavors, of course. Welcome. Any minute now, you're going to be seeing people populate right in and right now. I'm beginning to lose my breath already because I'm super excited. Guys, we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of Lay's flavors, starting off with the Carnitas Street Taco. Very excited to check this out. So, without further ado, let me just tell you guys, flavor icons. It wouldn't be a summer without Lay's. And naturally, when we've got something from Lay's, naturally in the form of different flavors, very excited to see exactly what is going to be happening flavor-wise with what we've got. So we've got Carnitas Street Tacos. First thing here. Very excited to see if these are going to be amazing right now. And of course, as we go, we'll get into all the other ones. Plus, I've got a bonus flavor at the very end. So have no fear. It's definitely going to be all about that bonus flavor, I have a feeling. I'm actually very excited about that one. So stay tuned for the very end for this one. But guys, let's start off with the Carnitas Street Tacos right there. Very excited. Now this is based off of El Torito, and I believe Marina del Rey, California, here somewhat locally compared to what we've got going here. But it's a locally inspired chip, I guess, for me here on the West Coast. And let's see how amazing this is going to be. This, according to what they're saying here on the very back, inspired by a dish from El Torito that everyone in, I guess, Los Angeles is talking about. Here's the taste of Carnitas Street Tacos. If you guys are excited about this, let me know here because apparently I guess I'm having an issue with my chat box to the side. It is what it is. This is live, but naturally if you're catching this on the replay, you should be able to see everything down below. But let's have a look and see if El Torito is going to be delivering the goods on this right now. If you guys are actually excited about these, let me see some tacos here in the chat. If you guys can drop it down below, let me know how excited you are to see. I don't know what to expect from this, what the flavor is going to be like whatsoever, but I am very curious. So this is the wavy variety. Let's give this a go here. We've got people out of, oh, there we go. It's populating now. There's everybody. I don't know what happened there, but it's great to see you guys all here. We got 50 amazing people as I'm losing my direction are right here watching. So thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Ian K. Let's give this a shot. Wow, that smells interesting. I don't know if I like that just yet, but as you guys can see on the inside, we have got a lot of air. But wow. I don't really know what the smell is, actually. Let me grab one of these good ones here. It's great to see you guys in here right now. Yeah, I don't know. That almost kind of smells kind of burnt to me. Hopefully, let me focus that in there. You can kind of see it's got some of the seasoning goodness there that this is trying to be. But in terms of street taco, I mean, there's so many of different varieties. I mean, you can do carne asada, chicken, carnitas naturally. Let's just give this a shot. It's the Carnitas Street Taco. Hopefully, this is going to be the pork flavor. Let's see. You know what? Do you guys remember? I think it was a few years back. There was like a mango fruit salad type of chip. Something in terms of like fruitiness. And I think when I reviewed it, I can't remember what it was, but it almost had like fruit juice the way that it was tasting. I'm not getting a street taco vibe from this as I am like perfumey type seasoning. I really can't describe it more than that just yet. Let me just show you again. Again, the wavy chip is really cool. Textural, I like this version compared to some of the regular chips because we're so used to regular potato chips, right? But this seems very, very odd to me right now. I'm not getting, okay, wait. That one was very heavily salted. Wow, very heavily salted. I'm not getting pork. It's almost like that mango-y. I don't know why I'm getting like a fruity type of situation here. I guess because they're kind of going for the greens. And if you ever have street tacos, if you have like radishes and things like that as well, it's kind of burnt, but more like fruit juice, if I can describe that in that way. But I'm not really feeling the carnitas so far. I'm kind of glad I'm starting off with this first, and I kind of wanted to base them based upon how excited I was. And naturally, I'm starting off with this. So hopefully, everything that we do from this point is going to be going up from this point, right? So let me try one more. No. Well, you know, slight basil-y. I mean, I see what they're trying to do here, but I'm not getting the carnitas flavor. And typically, the dominant flavor should be the first one in the list, right? If you guys agree with that, give me a thumbs up over here in the chat right now. If you think the first ingredient of any chip should be the dominant player, let me see a thumbs up here in the chat along with some tacos if you guys can. But so far, I am not digging the Carnitas street taco here for El Torito, here locally, namesake here for the West Coast here in Los Angeles. El Torito Mexican restaurant, inspired by El Torito, inspired, okay, it's inspired. Marina Del Rey, California here. But so far, not impressed with this one. So far, I think this is the weakest one. It's the only one that I've tried. Maybe some onion. It's kind of like the accoutrement, as I would say, for the taco, but it's very heavily salted. Now I'm getting into some heavy salt. So, overall score with this one, I'm going to say maybe 4. Honestly, I really can't go above that. It's an okay chip. Am I going to buy this again? Absolutely not. Am I going to finish this bag? Depends upon how the wifey likes it. Maybe I'll dip in occasionally for this here, but I'm not a fan of the Carnitas street tacos. So 4 out of 10. Sorry on that one, guys. It is what it is. So hopefully we can only go up from here, right? I'm glad we got those emojis lighting up here in the chat. Thank you so much for that. I love all of you guys, just so you know. It is great to be here with you guys on Friday nights. I have such a blast seeing you guys every single week, for the most part, when things come up naturally. All right, this one I'm very excited to try here because I was really, should I start it off with this one? For those of you guys who don't know, a few years back, I actually went back to Philly for some business that I had to take care of for family and things like that. And I actually had a chance to check out Geno's. And I'm very excited to go in on the Philly cheesesteak here. So I'm really hoping this is going to have kind of a beefy flavor, a cheesy flavor, and I'm excited to see how this is going to be. And obviously, it's inspired by Geno's Steaks in Philadelphia, California. Or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So if you guys are down with Philly, put a boxing glove here in the chat for Rocky Balboa, because obviously if you guys have been to the museum, the art museum, they have there the famous steps. Let me see some boxing gloves here in the chat. I probably should have told you guys, have your Emojipedia open so you guys can definitely take part and get interactive with this one. Let's see some boxing gloves here in the chat for Rocky Balboa from Philly over here. But guys, take a look. Philly cheesesteak. This one here, inspired by the dish that made Geno's Steaks a Philadelphia icon. Here's a taste of their Philly cheesesteak. Now, I'm excited with this here right now. There we go. We got Scar jumping in there. We got Nehemiah jumping in there with the boxing. You already know what it is. Bill Rupert as well. God bless you guys. You already know. All right. You guys are going to get the first look. I'm not looking in the bag just yet. All right. It is what it is. Standard. I'm getting regular potato chip on this one, but there is a little something in the air. So hang on. Standard potato chip action. Focus, focus, focus. There you go. Fairly dusted. It seems like it's got a decent amount on both sides. Let's give this a shot. Philly cheesesteak flavored from Geno's Steaks, inspired here. Lay's flavor icon. Let's go. Heavy cheese right away. Yeah. Ooh. Little hints of smoke at the end on that. Creaminess too, because my mouth is kind of watering because of the salt. This is a lovely situation right now, guys. I love that on the bottom. Look at that. Straight out. Do you get yours wit or without? Wit? Something with cheese? Wit? Cheese whiz? Something like that as well? If any of you peeps actually back east, you guys can let me know here in the chat. Sonic Jet, do you like lime flavored chips? Absolutely. But when it comes to the Philly cheesesteak chips, I am digging these right now. These actually are really good. And honestly, and most of you guys know this from my reviews, I'm a fan of cheese anyway. Anything really cheesy, anything very heavily cheesed up is going to get some points with me instantly, especially if it's done very well. But the seasoning on this is pretty nice. Now, the simulation of the cheesesteak, this has a little bit of smoke to it, just a little bit, but it's at the very end. It's primarily like a cheddar chip, is what it tastes like. But I'm digging this so far, guys. So far, we're above the Carnitas street taco right there easily with this. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's got the namesake on the front. Elizabeth says we gotta go whip. It's all good. You already know what it is. And yes, Minecraft, I absolutely love Popeyes. Plenty of reviews in that playlist. Have a look here on the channel. There's a lot of good stuff in there. This is really good. Let me go for one more, and then we'll go into the others here. We got plenty to do here right now, guys. I'm not gonna rush it too much. I'm down with the Philly, says Scar. You already know what it is. Absolutely. Critical East Japan in the house as well. Huge bag on this one. Yes, it is definitely a lot of air, but a lot of really solid flavor. And Paul, this is actually something I would recommend, a little taste of the US of A, so to speak, in terms of just what this is trying to be. I love the actually just that aspect of it, which is kind of cool how they're using the iconic places to really promote these here. And again, with the flavor icon goodness, that's actually really, really cool. Discover the taste of flavor icons, the flavor of the hottest signature dishes, and you can win prizes. Try them all. Some good stuff in here, guys. Really, really good stuff. So, really tasty. Average, just so you know, about 160 calories. I know some of you guys who may be interested in the nutritional facts because I love to do this in my reviews. In the description box, at least. 160 calories, about 15 chips here. Usual fats about 10 grams, carbs 15. So it's about average is what you'd expect for a regular serving. But tasty, I have to admit, I really like these Phillies so far. The fact that they're heavily cheesed up and they don't really look like it. That's the thing. When you see these chips, let me get that focus in there. It is pretty decent. I mean, a standard nondescript chip with a little light dusting. It's nothing crazy, but I like it. I like it. Pretty good. All right. Scale of 1 to 10 on this one because I can probably keep going on this. And you know what? I'm going to go for one more. This is like a little bit past my dinner time, naturally. I'm going to be going out to get some food after the reviews right now. I dig it. I'm going to say, wow, it's hard. Because it's nothing crazy earth-shaking, but it's not a lazy type of chip, but I like the flavor of it nonetheless. So I'll do a straight 8 out of 10 on this one. It's a pretty much well above average, very tasty, very delicious. It's got the namesake of Geno's. That's going to sell this one on top of just the really cool packaging. And the fact that Lay's is known for doing these types of things. So 4 for the street tacos. We got 8 for the Philly cheese, which means that these other ones better deliver big time here right now. But I like this. I like this. It is pretty good. So Philly cheesesteak flavored, flavors icon. Apparently they have the ending dates. This one actually ends a day before my birthday on the 10th of September for some reason. So get these while you can for the next couple of months, 2-3 months anyway. All right. Next up, what do you guys think we're going to do next here? Where should we go next? We've already done a little bit of the East Coast goodness right over there. I think we may want to go down into maybe Midwest, maybe into the southernest area, so to speak, if my geography is correct. Bam! Let's do some Nashville hot chicken. This one is from Tennessee, I believe. Party Foul, Nashville, Tennessee. Let's give this a shot right over here right now. RDR is throwing up the 100. You already know what it is. So guys, take a look. Nashville hot chicken. This has literally been neutered, as far as I'm concerned, all across the industries of fast food. Ever since KFC really popularized Nashville hot chicken all over the place, there's so many different types of versions of things that come out that are quote-unquote Nashville hot. This is probably going to be one of those there. But naturally, Party Foul is the brand that they're promoting with this one here. This one, just to give you a little history, of course, inspired by the Party Foul dish that's the talk of Tennessee. Here's a taste of their Nashville hot chicken. So this is specifically supposed to mimic and give you a little bit of a sampling on what to expect should you visit Party Foul. Now, we've already got Geno's Steaks that actually does pretty well over there, and that place is known ridiculously the world over, so I'm sure they have no problem with advertising. But for Party Foul, I've never heard of them personally. So if you guys have heard of Party Foul, drop a chicken head right over here. I see a bunch of chicken heads right now. Let me see a chicken head if you guys are familiar with Party Foul, because I have never heard of them much before this right now. Very curious to know. Randy Molina is saying that he loves the Nashville hot chicken flavored chips. So I'm very curious about that. So let's give this a go. As always, my peeps, I love you guys. You guys are going to get the first view on the inside of the bag. And just looking at my side of it here with you right now, it looks pretty dark, actually. I don't know what you guys saw on the inside there, but this definitely is, yeah, these are tinged a little red. I think we're in for it, guys. Take a look. Let me focus on that texture there. Focus, 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 focus. Come on, come on. There we go. That's the spot right there. Okay, take a look. If you guys can hopefully see that there, these are pretty dusted nicely on my side, and the seasoning is looking legit. So let's give this a shot and see. Nashville hot chicken flavored Lay's chips. Flavor icon, baby. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Banging. Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Oh, hold on. Yeah, baby. That is pretty awesome. That is, wow. All right, now it's spreading out to the very back of my throat over here right now. Hang on. I'm going to go for glutton for punishment for you. Hang on, too. Yeah. These are awesome. These are awesome. I don't know if I'm going to make it worse, but hang on. I didn't think I was going to need milk at all, but this is a little taste of heatness right here, guys. This is a little taste of heatness right now. And I'm glad I'm peeping this out with you guys right now on camera for real legit. Yes, this is a little up there in terms of the heat. And I love the packaging on there, obviously, with that Nashville hot chicken. But where's the pickles? Okay, there we go. There we go. There's the pickles right there. It would have been nice if this actually had a little bit of like dill pickle juice, like the Screaming Dill Pickle I did from Pringles, or any of the pickle flavored chips that are out there. But man, this is a little heated. All right, let me do a couple more of these because I really want to make sure I give you as an accurate representation of what this is as possible. But don't let this nondescript chip with very light red dusting fool you. It is definitely heated. On a scale of 1 to 10, at least, I mean, I think I'm pretty good with heat lately. I've been doing reviews for 6+ years on YouTube every single week, if you guys can believe that, multiple times. And I gotta say, my heat level is definitely up there now. This, I want to say, is maybe in the 5 to 6 range, but it doesn't start off that way. It kind of comes up a little bit, as you saw, it's a little bit of a delayed thing, and then it kind of permeates a bit and then falls back. So it's nothing crazy, but the more you're talking and the more I'm trying to drink with it and talk with it, you really feel that spice is still kind of, you know, kind of doing it to me right now. Let's just keep going. E says, but does it taste like chicken? Maybe chicken skin, believe it or not, E. It's got a little bit of that residual fried chicken skin feel, kind of like if you've ever had a pork rind. It's very similar to that. That's a really nice representation. Believe it or not, this is actually stronger than the Geno's version there, the Philly cheese. There's a lot of notes of that fried goodness in there, and then the heat is naturally there. I only wish it had a little bit of the pickle goodness. They need that at the very end. That would have been perfect. But now that you mention it, it's a little bit more of like the fried chicken skin. So yeah, I'm digging this. I am digging this right now. Freddy Foodoo King in the house. Great to see you on here. What's up, my brothers? Great to see you. This is definitely a front runner right now, guys. This is a straight out 9 out of 10. Easy. Yeah. These are really good. And it's not the type of heat that's not going to make it pleasurable to eat naturally. But for those of you who are a little bit more sensitive to spice, wow. Yeah, some of these are definitely, they hit ridiculous. Let me go for one more. I'm starting to sweat right now. It's glad I got my little fan going here, guys. I'm glad with this Nashville hot action. One more, 9 out of 10, and then we'll move on real fast. Yeah, I like these a lot. This is really, really good. Damn. Whew. I'm almost about to ask the wifey for a little bit of milk right now. Drew, is it Beyond Nashville Hot? No, it is not. I would like to try, obviously, the KFC Beyond Chicken, the Beyond Fried Chicken again, with some spice like that. That would be kind of cool. Very good, guys. 9 out of 10, easy recommendation on this one here. This one pretty much simulates very nicely, I think, that chicken skin aspect on top of just the heat factor being up there. So lovely situation on this one. Really nice. All right. It is time for the fourth one, and I think process of elimination right now. I think you know exactly what it's going to be. And it's from my alma mater, so to speak, of where I hail from as a kid, from New York. Grimaldi's New York style pizza. And I was actually at Grimaldi's again when I went back to Philly for some family business stuff a few years back. I actually went to Grimaldi's, and I remember this place very well, even when I was a lot younger at the same time. So being here on the West Coast, they don't have Grimaldi's, so it was nice to visit again. But take a look at that. This actually is a cool looking bag. Definitely this is going to simulate the pizza goodness, which I think that's been done to death personally. But as you can see, we've got some basil, we've got some pepperoni right there on the side. All right. Lay's flavor icons, inspired by the dish that made Grimaldi's an icon in the Big Apple. Here's the taste of classic New York style pizza. And then of course, collect them all, try them all, win all kinds of prizes, all that good stuff. Definitely digging the bag. This one's a little bit smaller than the other bags that we have here, but so far I'm digging the artwork. You guys know I'm a big fan of the marketing with this. I love the way that these look here, actually. So this is actually, if you take a closer look at this before I open this up, take a look at that pizza one more time. This looks like it is more of the pepperoni cheeser style from Little Caesars, where it's like more of that flared out mozzarella. It's not really like traditional New York style pizza. That looks a little bit more artsy, and that really kind of is in line with Grimaldi's with some of the dishes that they have there naturally there. So let's give this a go, and again, you guys will get the first look. Great to see you guys on here right now. All right, E says kettle cooked chips are #1. It is all good. Kettle cook is definitely the bomb. I love the folded chips for kettle, and I think they're a little bit more flavorful. But take a look on the inside. This almost kind of looks like the Nashville hot chicken on the inside there. So let's go for that smell. Basil. Yeah, I'm smelling basil right away on this. So it's just going to be probably just a standard pizza flavored chip. What they simulate the tomato sauce and the basil, and hopefully it's got a little bit of cheesiness to it to give it a little bit of something. But I remember New York pizza very well. I love New York pizza. There's a few places out here in LA that kind of do it pretty well too. But in terms of Grimaldi, in terms of being authentic like this, I'm just hoping for a very decent chip. Let's give it a shot. We're definitely peeping out the kettle cooked New York style pizza chips. Flavor icon from Lay's. Let's do it. Mmm. Wow. 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 Heavy tomato sauce on this. Heavy tomato sauce, basil, which I expected, but a nice back end. There's no real cheese that I'm getting on this, but wow, these are dusted crazy good. Let me see if I can try and get that into that center focus so it kind of sees it. Hopefully not, hopefully not. All right, well, you guys get the point. Dusted nicely, very heavy in terms of the tomato sauce flavor. And I've tried a lot of different types of pizza things over the times that I've been doing reviews, even off camera. But when it comes to potato chips, it's kind of hit or miss. This is strong in tomato, basil, maybe a little bit of oregano, maybe. I'm gonna take a look at the ingredients list of this one in just a second here, but let's go for a couple more. Mmm. Yeah. This one and the Nashville Hot are banging, seriously. But the flavor stays longer with these, a lot longer actually. And again, just like E. Ricard over here, Elizabeth, kettle chips are definitely one of my favorites as well. I love the folded over crunchiness of it, the way that they're kind of cooked like that. I think that makes the difference with something like this. I don't think it would be as good as a regular chip straight up, just because of the way that these seem a little bit more caramelized, if I can call it like that. If you guys agree with caramelization on your potato chips, if you think kettle chips taste more caramelized in terms of how they're produced, let me see a thumbs up over here in the chat right now, which I probably should have said if you guys want to see this. If you're down with pizza, give me the pizza emoji right over here in the chat. But definitely digging the flavor on these. Very heavy simulation in terms of the tomato sauce. The marinara type sauce that I'm getting on this. And that kind of really sticks to what the theme is right there. Because you're seeing the basil, and they've got plenty of marinara sauce with a little bit in there as well too. There we got Sean, we got the thumbs up, we got Bill right there with the pizza emojis, and of course RDR, my boy RDR is in there as well. But this is seriously delicious. I think this is probably going to be one of my favorites easily. And that's before the bonus flavor that we're about to take a look at right now. Well, in a couple minutes. Yeah. Grimaldi's Cold Brick Oven Pizzeria, Brooklyn, New York. This is pretty awesome. Guys, this is pretty awesome. And again, I love those folded ones. I love the folded ones right there. And I think E mentioned about having these with grilled cheese. I can easily see that. These actually would be good to kind of crush up and use and maybe make a grilled cheese like that with crushed chips, the New York style pizza flavored, and that would give it just a little bit of crunch. But the extra tomato sauce texture of this is really good. As I'm having a few more of these, maybe because my mouth is watering because this is so tasty, maybe the creaminess of that cheese or something coming in there is really good. Speaking of which, let me take a look at the ingredients finally here. Okay, they specifically say New York style seasoning. What's in here? Let's see, tomato powder. Okay, we've got some whey, skim milk, mozzarella cheese. Wow, this literally legit has freaking items from the pizza. No joke. Garlic powder, dextrose, Parmesan cheese, onion powder, cheddar cheese. Okay, with a little bit of extra pop to give this one probably. Cheese cultures. There's a lot of different cheese variations. Buttermilk, vegetable juice for color, and annatto extracts. And just so you guys know, trivia, annatto extracts. Annatto is actually what they put in Fruit Loops. And a lot of people think Fruit Loops cereal has like many different like colors and the flavors. It all tastes the same. It's just colored differently. But it uses annatto in Fruit Loops if you look at the the ingredients there. But guys, this is legit right now. There is so many different cheese variations that this has on top of tomato powder, on top of garlic, actually some salt, extra virgin olive oil. It even specifically says it, extra virgin olive oil right now. Straight out ridiculously delicious on this one. This one, if you can find this one, which you should be able to, I picked this up here in Southern Cali here, all of these actually at Ralph's, which is basically the West Coast version of Kroger. So most of you guys will be able to find these. About $2.50 a bag for what these are. But guys, this is easily going to be my favorite right now. So I'm just going to have to score this one the obvious 10 out of 10 because this really is amazing. Because the flavor I'm going to look at right now, this bonus one, is not going to be nearly as intricate, at least on the ingredients for when you see it, compared to this. This has so many awesome flavor notes of goodness on the inside of this one. So easy recommendation on this one, 10 out of 10 by far. That's awesome. As you're eating it, it's straight out marinara pizza. That is really, really good. Man, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, guys, before we get into the bonus round right over here, let's just go down the line one more time real quick. The Carnitas Street Taco. Boo-boo all the way around. Sorry, no bueno on this particular one. This is the wrap-up portion of this right now. Definitely not a fan. I'm digging the wavy aspect of this, always. The wavy aspect is pretty awesome. It's fun to eat. Texturally, it's good. It's got some notes that it's trying to be like a taco because of the accoutrement that you would find on the top. You know, some of the garnishes and things like that. But I'm not getting any pork flavors. The Carnitas, it is what it is. So, no bueno on that one. When it comes to Yo Adrian over in Philly, I would say the Philly cheesesteak is probably one of the better ones out there. You know, I'm just saying. Okay, I don't know where that came from. But the Philly cheesesteak is definitely decent, guys. Nice notes of cheese primarily on this, easy, and obviously with a little bit of that smokiness from the from meat coming up on the back end with this one there. So I would say definitely pretty tasty on this one. This will be the second best one after the Nashville Hot. If you're looking for something cheesy, this would be the way to go here. And speaking of that, just so you guys know, the Nashville Hot by far second favorite because of what it is. I mean, this one really hangs. The spice on this one is amazing. I have to imagine this is really pretty much what it tastes like if you happen to go over to Party Foul. Lovely situation there as well. Nice quality on this one. Definitely love the heat factor. Like I said, 5 or 6-ish range, give or take, but it kind of sticks with you and permeates just a bit, which is a really, really nice thing. So, lovely situation on this. And obviously, with the kettle cooked New York style, this is the creme de la creme as far as I'm concerned, because this one is so intricate in terms of flavor and the profile on this one. It really does simulate the nice notes of a pretty solid marinara style pizza slice that you would get at a pretty upscale pizza joint, if I can call it that. Grimaldi's is definitely a little bit more upper scale in terms of I guess the pizza game back east as well. So I'm glad that they chose this brand because for what it is, I mean, it delivers. Like I said, the notes of the oregano, heavy tomato on this one as well is definitely awesome. So easy recommendation to go with this for sure. So on to the bonus round. You guys ready for the bonus round? Let me see a thumbs up here in the chat if you guys are ready for the bonus round. I'm going to clear my palette real quick here. And we'll get into what you guys may think the bonus round will be in just a second here as the chat is catching up. Man, I can't believe it has been 35 minutes into the stream right now. For those of you guys who are just joining in, thank you so much for jumping on here. Naturally, the replay will be available tomorrow. I will make it available to you guys on Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys can relive all the goodness here. This is definitely a lot of fun. I was kind of concerned about doing so many reviews at one time, but we're just keeping the flow going. We got the thumbs up jumping in here like mad right now. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Freddy Foodie King says, Ian is the yo. I'm the young Rocky Balboa. Yo, Paulie, we're turning into regular people. Oh, it's great to be back on here with you guys. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. You know I love you guys like crazy. Okay, bonus round time. Just so you guys know, there is a mystery 5th flavor for the flavor icons, but it is extremely hard to find and nowhere on the West Coast here where I was looking. And I went to about 16, and I kid you not, 16 different 7-Elevens because it's only available at 7-Eleven and Walmart. And my local Walmarts didn't have it either. I was all masked up ridiculously, just so you guys know. I've got my Peep This Out mask when I'm running around doing my thing. I definitely wanted to jump in and try and find it for you, but apparently it's chili relleno, and I haven't been able to find that just yet. So as soon as I do, that will be on a subsequent stream coming up here. So just so you guys know, I have not forgotten about that one. And as soon as I do find that, if I do, I will definitely bring that one to you there. But just so you know, what we are going to take a look at right now is something that actually has been out for a little bit, but it is now a permanent flavor on the Lay's product line. So chances are, if you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to any place that pretty much has chips, this is a new thing. And I was actually talking with my buddy, The Endorsement, about this, and he mentioned about this chip being added to their product line, and this is like the thing that's de facto standard. It sounded kind of like, okay, it's something that we've seen before a million different times, different packaging, different wording, it is what it is. I don't know if you guys can probably guess what it is, but if you guys like a little bit of heat, let me see a pepper here in the chat. Drop a pepper over here in the chat, and if you like cheese, drop a cheese emoji over here in the chat. Let me know. I want to see who jumps in here first. I'm very curious to know if you guys are going to be able to see, pretty much guess possibly what this is, because I'm giving you a huge hint right now with heated, and it's cheese. So curious to know. We got Bill Rupert right now with the pepper first thing jumping off. Bobby Cotton as well. Bill is doing the cheese. You guys are real quick with those emojis, boy. I'm telling you right there. 6 Woods Taylor, you stay frosty as well. We're almost at that point there. We got a few minutes before that. Very good times, very good times. Drew's Food Reviews. I don't know. My brother from another mutter. Mutter. Did I say that? Mutter? My mutter? Your mutter? Our mutter? Our mother? Yes, cheddar jalapeno. This apparently is a new permanent flavor on the Lay's docket that you'll be able to find pretty much everywhere, all the major places here right now. So a nondescript type of thing, but something I haven't had in a while. It's cheesy, it's spicy, it's crispy. Hey Paulie, I think we should give it a shot, right? I think we should do it. So let's just give it a go here, guys. Lay's cheddar jalapeno. Very curious to see what this is. Naturally, with chili relleno being a very hard item to find for some reason, and even though it's been out for a couple of weeks now, can't find it here on the West Coast. It is what it is. Just so you know, I'm still looking for the Cheetos Pepper Puffs, okay? I wanted to do that for you right when I saw that this was coming out. Haven't been able to find it. It is what it is. But I'm a sucker for cheese. You already know what it is. So cheddar jalapeno as the bonus flavor on here as well. So let's open this up and give this a go. And I have so many different... Probably should have chosen something else to wash my palate with here, because water is not doing it for some reason. I don't know why. All right, take a look. Standard chips, the usual goodness. Plenty of air as we're going straight down there. Check it, look. There is a lot of air in here. Oh man, that is very strong cheddar. Very strong, and lots of jalapeno specks on this too. Take a look. Nondescript chip. Take a look. I have a feeling I know what to expect with this already. I've had cheddar chips from Lay's before, but when you add a little bit of heat to the mix here, let's give it a shot. The now permanent cheddar jalapeno, baby. Let's give it a shot. Ivan Drago uppercut right there. Heavy cheese. That is heavier than the other one, the Philly cheese. That is heavy cheese. And here comes the heat. Here comes the heat. It's coming up light, but it's letting me know that it's there. It's kind of steaming up. If I had my green screening effect right now, we'd have a little misting action coming up right now. Maybe a little water dropping or something. Lots of cheddar on this. This is a banging chip also. Man. You know what? I think right after this, I think we should do a combination of all the chips together. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up here in the chat if you want to blend all the flavor icon chips with this. I am definitely going to give that a go. If I see enough thumbs up here in the chat, we'll give it a go. But this is a banging chip. And that heat, it's about half of the Nashville Hot, but the cheese is off the chart with this one. Off the chart. It doesn't even really look like it. It doesn't even really look like it is loaded with cheese. It really doesn't. But this is ridiculous. Jackie Hero Food Reviews. Hey, great to see you. Thanks so much for jumping on. I'm spitting chips everywhere right now. Man, this is good, guys. This is good. I may have to put this in like some sandwiches or something like that. This is a pretty ridiculous situation right here. We got plenty of thumbs up here in the chat. You guys all want to see me blend it. We should actually bring in a blender. I probably should blend it up and we'll drink it, right? Man, really, really good on this one. One more, and then we'll get the sandwich together in just a second here. The heat is like perfect with this. It doesn't drown out the flavor of the cheese. The saltiness is there. And that cheddar, straight out uppercut. It's kind of sharp. This is awesome. Yeah, easy recommendation on these. For those of you guys out there reviewing on YouTube, cheddar jalapeno, baby. This is something that you need to be taking a look at right now. This is really, really good. Man, scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10. I would definitely buy this again. And I'm probably going to, because this is pretty tasty. My wife is not really too much into cheese. She likes like creamier cheese that you can kind of spread on crackers, things like that. So I have a feeling she may like this because the flavor is decent, but I already know I'm going to be pretty much on this here. So really, really tasty on this one, guys. Cheddar jalapeno, this was also $2.50 at Walmart, all the standard stuff. But man, this is really, really good. But guys, it is a straight out cornucopia of chip action on Peep This Out reviews tonight here right now. Let me just bring them all up for you real fast because this is all for you guys. This is all for you guys. I had so much fun planning what I wanted to do with this. I'm like, should I just surprise you with these chips? Should we just do it all at one time? And I figured, you know what? Why kind of spread this out over like a 4-week period, right? Let's just have a blast with a bunch of chips. And I gotta say, I am absolutely digging the amount of goodness that's here right now. So with that said, I almost want to leave the Carnitas street taco out, but I'm not going to do that. But let me, we'll get something ready here. We're going to do it all at one time. And what I'll do is I'll take them all at one time. And we'll get this spread out over here. E. Ricard says, Lays, appreciate your support. I bet they do. I bet they do. All right, let me pick out a decent chip. All right, we'll do the Carnitas. Actually, let's put this on the side. So guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and support. If you guys enjoyed the Beyond Fried Chicken review that came out earlier in the week, let me see a chicken head here in the chat. I'm going to keep you interactive. Let me see a chicken head. While I'm getting this dressed up here, this is the Philly cheese. If you guys want to throw some chicken heads here in the chat, if you enjoyed that review, that was a blast to put together. And today was the Domino's Honey Barbecue Wings, which was actually planned previous to the other one, but I kind of pushed it until today. And it actually worked out in terms of release schedule. So we got chicken heads coming through here right now. Here we go. Nashville Hot is going in the middle. So we have a lovely situation here. I don't know how. I'm probably going to have to take this all in one shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content for this week. And obviously you'll have this goodness tomorrow to relive. And then we'll kind of go from there. Let me get a good pizza one. The kettle ones tend to be smaller. So I may need to use 2. Only because I like these a lot. A lot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's a decent size. All right. We got those 3. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And here comes the cheddar. It's always better with cheddar, right? And let's add it in. All right, so we've got the flavors. That's too big. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Take a look. Flavor icons. We have the Carnitas on the back. We have the jalapeno cheddar, or cheddar jalapeno on the back. Bus says, have the water ready. Absolutely, right there. There we go. You guys can get a nice look at that. And let me just put this over under just in case. All right. Should I just shoot this whole thing? Let me see a thumbs up here if I'm ready to shoot the whole thing. You guys want me to just eat this whole thing at one time and do the best I can? Let's give it a shot over here. RDR is shooting off with the super chat donations, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys will be in the show notes, of course. Really, really good stuff here. All right, looks like we've got plenty of thumbs up jumping in on the chat here as it is catching up here in here. So guys, this is just for you and for RDR as well for that donation to the channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Here we go. It is the flavor icons minus the chili relleno, but with the cheddar jalapeno. Oh man, this is gonna be kind of hard to take down, but here we go. Just be careful. For you guys on live stream and replay. Okay, enough stalling. Let's just give it a go. Mmm. Man. Bomb sexy. Okay? Mmm. Pizza. Nashville hot. Man. Cheddar cheese. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Straight out big bite. You're right, Drippy. Where is Justin? Where is he at? Man, that was awesome. Should we do round 2? I enjoyed that. You guys want to see round 2 real fast? Thumbs up if you want to see round 2 of that. I'll make another one. That was crazy. That was crazy good. Man, we got them all jumping in here. Okay. It doesn't take a lot to twist my arm, just so you know. But that was amazing. That was amazing, guys. That really was. One of these as a combo. The cheese factor, of course, was awesome. The Philly cheese, it's really just a lot of cheesiness that's in there as well. So really, really good. Ali, are you going to make a review of Carl's Jr.'s new Angus burger? Which one? I've done them all so far. All right, Nashville hot. Let's do one more. And Lay's goes down, says Paul from Critical Eats. Yes, I took that one out quick right there. All right, and let's get this one in. Guys, I'm telling you, this one is ridiculous. The Grimaldi's New York style pizza is ridiculous. That is really, really good. All right, and the last one. Here we go. I'm here because you're a fan of high quality food reviews. Jeff Goldberg, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Everyone's got a tagline. That's just mine. All right, actually, let me get this one here. Flatter. There we go. All right. It is great to be doing some fun stuff with you guys here right now. I'm just a grown guy having potato chips on the internet with you guys. But it's what it is, right? It's what it is, because you know how we do. This one may be a little bit more difficult, guys, because it's a little taller. So you guys may be in for it with this one. Take a look. We'll let that focus and catch. Hopefully catch. I really want you guys to see the quality of this one up close. Okay, we'll try in there. But as you can see, this is pretty crazy right now. Ethan Olson, great to see you on here. Yo, Adrian from Drew's Food Reviews. Yo, Adrian, I did it. All right, here we go. Round 2. Flavor Icon 2020 in effect. Let me wash the palette with this one. Yes, Lay's got up for round 2, but this could be the TKO because I think I took out a few of them already here. So here we go. TKO round 2. Man, this is going to be a little bit crazier. Here we go. Oh, wait. Big bite. Mmm. Mmm. That was for you, Justin, if you're watching. Wow. That is the only way I'm going to eat the Carnitas street tacos. With everything else. Mmm. Man. Crazy. The salt is extreme right now, okay? A lot of cheese. Nashville hot coming through. Grimaldi. And just a crazy amount of heat. Hold on. Oh my God. It's crazy. Crazy. Good times, man. This is good times. Okay. Good stuff with that. I am glad that is finally over, to be honest, because that salt is real. The salt game is real on these right now, guys. Oh, good times, good times, good times, good times. All right, so with that, I'm going to save my official outro here for another few minutes here. Normally that would be the end of it, but if you guys are watching this on the replay and you've made it this far, God bless you. We got 56 amazing people that are still here right now. Thank you so much for jumping on and being on here. And if you're just catching this right now live, thank you so much for jumping on here at this point. You have a lot to look forward to Saturday. It's 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when I put this replay back up. But man, let me just tell you, it is craziness right now. Craziness with these chips. Craziness. Okay, let's see. Jumping on over to the chat. Let's see here. Saberfan. When are you sleeping in your car at In-N-Out parking lot? No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Outlaws Generation. Let's see here. Going to do, man. Hope I can find those chips. Birthday is next Tuesday. Turning 40 years old. Oh, man. Yeah, jumping over to Walmart for sure. Mike in there as well. But if you're going to be turning your the big 4-0 next week, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Outlaws Generation, whose name is occasionally mentioned, but we won't go there. Happy birthday to you. Happy 4-0, man. That's an awesome milestone. And considering everything that's going on right now, it is a matter of just keeping it as positive as possible. And health, happiness, and success and all that good stuff there for you, man. But absolutely, these chips should be able to be found pretty much, you know, around town, I would think, in a lot of places at this point. Let's see here. Carla Broussard, that mask look cool. Yes, this is the mask. I'm having a lot of fun with this actually when I'm out. This is actually a lot of fun. I've gotten some questions on this, and I thought I actually had everything down below. But this actually goes towards $1 of the purchase of one of these goes towards No Kid Hungry off of my site. So if you guys see down below, if you don't see it specifically, you can link to Teespring, and there it is. They're $12.99, and it definitely goes towards a good cause. Plus, I love it. Whenever I get my coffee, I jump in there with this thing naturally there. It's a good time there. So thank you. I'm glad you were digging it there. Buzz7332 with the super chat donation as well, along with RDR. Thank you. You guys are going to be in the show notes down below, of course. All of you guys who may be donating to the channel, either through PayPal, which I won't realize until after the fact. But I appreciate you. But you guys are immortalized down over here as well. Great to have you guys as supporters and just being part of a really positive community as well. I appreciate you very much as well too there. Jackie, awesome stream tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. I aim to please. I aim to please. Definitely. You guys are awesome, awesome peeps. We got a lot of great people in the community. As you know, many of them are mods on the channel. And many are just part of the community in general. So it is really, really awesome to be on here with you. RDR Food Reviews in the house. You already know what it is. Outlaws Generation. Let's see here. Jumping on over. Let me come on over to my main side here because it's a little bit more updated. Let's see. Sonic, if you weren't going to do food reviews thing, what would you be doing? A YouTuber reviewing other things? Most likely, because occasionally tech is my thing. I mean, I'm huge into technology. So probably that, because I started out doing a little bit of that actually. So technical stuff there, and I do have a few things on here, a couple more things more recently that you may see. Really just kind of like a magnetic thing for laptops and in general, and I kind of promote a lot of different things that I use personally here on the channel that I use to create content. So most likely tech. Armando, Carl's Jr. Pastrami Burger turned 16. Yes, that was an awesome thing. Actually, I think I didn't do that when it first came out, but I remember much later on. Really good stuff there from Carl's, of course, and or Hardee's, depending. Devin, thanks for the stream. Everyone stay safe, be well. Thanks so much for jumping on. KFC has nuggets. It's there from beyond, too. Good stuff. Big Daddy says, what is your favorite food? Wow. That is hard to say. I like burgers, but pizza is definitely, it holds a special place for me. I love pizza. So pizza, burgers, it's going to be kind of a toss-up between the two, to be honest. I really, really enjoy them both, to be honest, as well. Ethan, this takes me back to when I would destroy the roof of my mouth as a kid eating Captain Crunch. Yes, you already know what it is. Almost like biting into a hot piece of pizza and you would have literally skin hanging from the top of your mouth. It's kind of nasty, but it happens that way. But yeah, Captain Crunch or any of those cereals, it would always rip up the top of your mouth. I know, it's crazy. Andrew, there's a Grimaldi's in El Segundo? What? I did not know that. I did not know that. No way. No way. Bus, time to go to a long line at In-N-Out. Have a great night, Ian. Thanks so much, Bus. I appreciate you for jumping on. We're going to be closing it down here in just about 4 minutes. That actually sounds pretty good right now, but we usually just wait in line, but they have the social distance version of it there. I'm not going to wait in that crazy line of cars because I'm not going to blow all that gas, so you already know. Armando, the Fergie was a scene in the BK review. Yes, the original chicken sandwich that I put out there. A little bit of Fergie goodness in there. That bun. I had to throw that in there. So yeah, good times. And also a couple of face huggers from Aliens jumping on my face a couple of times. That was a fun one. Pizza and burgers, thumbs up. Critical, you already know, Paul. You already know. It's just that's the main thing. RDR, have you tried the El Pollo Loco chickenless? You know, I haven't, only because, Robert, here's the thing. You know, with me with tomato and like salsa and stuff like that, unless it's like ultra pureed, that type of thing, I can't stand that version on my Mexican food. I can't do it. So to have that without it, that would be a little bit, I don't want to say pointless because I want to give an accurate representation, but I thought of reviewing that. Just to show you guys at the same time, but I haven't really kind of worked it up to really I want to do it, so to speak. So haven't tried it there even on my own yet. If my wifey decides to give it a go, maybe I'll try, but it just doesn't seem, they're calling it chickenless pollo, but pollo is chicken, but it's chickenless, so it's just I don't know. I get the marketing because of the place, but I don't know. I'm just high on salt right now. It's craziness. Let's see. Sonic grew up South Pasadena, California. Straw Hat Pizza was the first place. Yeah, Straw Hat, that's classic right there. You already know. Ed Keaton, thanks so much for jumping on. You stay frosty as well. I hope you enjoyed the stream. For all of you peeps that are here enjoying the stream tonight and the replay, if you're made it this far in, always, you already know. Thank you for doing just that. What is this with Freddy Foodie King laughing here? The Nug Stealer himself. And my boy Drew, the cat cutter himself as well. No counterfeit nugs for Freddy. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. So good times there. So let's see here. Kyle, the chicken nuggets from KFC look good. Yes, those Beyond Nuggets, I'm telling you, just the look of them alone, I was blown away by the appearance and the overall flavor. Not bad as well. By the time I finished those, I brought those home. The wifey tried them. She liked them also. I took 5 of them that we had left over and put them into the toaster oven just to kind of crisp them up and give it a go. It kind of dried them out a little bit more initially, so that probably wasn't the way to do it. So when I bit into it, it had the look of the chicken, but it didn't really feel like it was anymore, so to speak. So, if you ever get those and you reheat them, I'd probably recommend maybe microwave for like 10 seconds quick. Don't do the toaster. I wanted to kind of get the crispiness again, but that wasn't the way to go. So it kind of is what it is. Let's see here. Going down the line. My chat is jumping all over the place here. Hang on 1 second. Ethan, any plans to collaborating with Ken Domick? Not in the near future. Not that I know of just yet. I know he's busy doing his thing as we all are, so I haven't heard of anything regarding that yet. Well, we talk occasionally, but not in terms of anything coming up just yet. Let's see. Drew, don't do it, Peep. I warned you. No, don't wait. It's no bueno. You already know. Tried it was awful. Sonic, have you tried these the food places that deliver for your home during COVID? You know what, I'm not big on the delivery services. And yes, RDR, man, I'm serious. The salt game is ridiculous right now. It is ridiculous. I feel like I'm completely like sucking in real quick because all the water is being absorbed. That was very heavy salt on those 2 little quote-unquote sandwiches right there. Holly D, one of my patrons, thanks so much. Yes, Beyond Nuggets review was great. Thank you. I had a lot of fun putting that together. That was a lot of fun. That was a little bit of planning in terms of knowing when that was going to be coming and what was going to be and where. And shooting that was a lot of fun, and it was just a really fun video to put together. Believe it or not, that video was filmed the day that it came out, and then I put that out the next day. So I just literally was ready to go. I know methodically how I was going to do it. And just rocked it out there and pumped that video out. So that was a fun one to do. And then to wrap up the Domino's one for this week, just to kind of already had that one ready to go as well, just to kind of do things. It was really, really fun to put out the content, as always. So good times. Let's see. Drew, any plans to collaborate with Freddy Foodie King and Drew's Food Reviews? We have to maybe see. You never know. You never know what the future will bring. I don't know. You guys are kind of criminal-esque here. I don't know about that, considering one's a cat cutter, one's a nug stealer. I don't know. That association may be a little iffy. But much love, much love. You already know what it is. You guys are too much. You guys are too much. So, another couple of minutes here, guys. Ethan's got to dip out, have an early shift tomorrow. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on here right now. And guys, this has been a blast tonight. Like I said, I was worried about how I was going to be doing this tonight with all of these chips, to say the least there. But I am so ready for regular food. I can't even tell you right now. Outlaw, saw baseball tonight. It was crazy using fake crowd noises. Yes, I heard actually it was video game, I guess, overlay in terms of what they were doing with that. Excuse me. That's craziness. That's craziness. I can't get into watching cardboard cutouts in the back like that. That seems so weird. Twilight Zone, if you ask me. I don't really know. Ethan, great content as always. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Much love. You already know. You already know. Next year will be better. I'm telling you right now, my Halloween flag is at half-mast right now because Universal just sent out the word that they were canceling Halloween Horror Nights for the first time in like ever, I think. So very, very sad to hear. I knew that was going to happen. I was just bracing for it, but it doesn't make it any easier. It's just a really ridiculous time right now. That's why we all have to be doing our parts. Stay safe, stay protected, stay frosty, the whole thing. You know, it's a matter of just wearing what you have to wear. Let's just get past this, and then we can get past everything else and move on to, you know, normalcy. Hey, I'm just glad that the finale of The Walking Dead Season 10 is airing on October 4th. Okay, once they announced that today, I'm like, done. I'm ready. Ready to turn in my 2020 card. Let's just get started early on 2021, and let's just do this forever. I really want to forget 2020. This is literally like the worst year like ever in my lifetime, and it's just crazy. It is just crazy. So crazy times there. So let me jump on over here real quick, guys. This was a lot of fun to do. Again, I will have this here in the replays available officially on the channel as a regular review coming out at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, for sure. And we'll definitely make sure that we have some more stuff for you. As always, this coming week, there's always something in the pipeline, always something coming. For those of you guys sending me direct messages about the Steakhouse King, I put that into the community tab. I did that 3 years ago when it first came out. So you guys have that available to you. And coincidentally, it's part of the reason why I'm wearing Saul right now, because I believe I wore this shirt in that video. So if you guys think I look the same now as I do then in that video or and something along those lines, you know, drop a comment down below this here if you guys are watching this and you've made it this far. Let me know. But this shirt, I'm telling you, this is, you know, Better Call Saul. Come on. It is what it is. So, Outlaw, thanks for the birthday song. No worries, it's all good. Okay, if I put my song in one of the videos next week, absolutely, my friend. Go ahead. Once it goes live, if you want to put that in there, it is all good, my friend. Absolutely there. Much peace, love, and happiness to you and to everybody here on the stream, for sure. I appreciate you asking, Outlaw. I appreciate you asking. No worries, no worries. Let's see here. So, dinner plans tonight. Most likely going to be in and out with the wifey, I think, right now, Nehemiah. It sounds like it should be a plan right there. And yes, Drew, I do have longer hair right now. It is definitely getting a little up there. My mom says I look like a little boy again. And I'm just making that publicly, and I'm just telling you right now, that's what she's saying. I look like a little boy again. So it is what it is. But at the same time, you know, it's all we can do right now. I'm not about to do anything in terms of being, you know, the safety aspect of it. I don't feel comfortable just yet. So I will continue to kind of manage this, and if you see me wearing a lot more hats in my reviews, it's because that's the way I want to go with it, and it is what it is, and that's all we can do. So, guys, with that, with 57 amazing peeps still watching here right now, again, thank you so much for jumping on. My name is Ian K. This has been a blast to do tonight. To all my amazing peeps here in the chat, all of you guys, all 57 plus, and all those of you who are not making yourself known, but I see you guys in there in the background, thank you so much for jumping on here right now. I appreciate you greatly. For being on here, all my amazing mods. We've actually had a pretty good experience tonight, nothing too crazy, but again, I appreciate the love and support always. And again, let's just make sure we do what we have to do to stay safe, and like as you're seeing throughout the chat here, it's very important to do just that and really just help us get past this point. It has nothing to do with political affiliation, it has nothing to do with beliefs in terms of not being able to do certain things. It's just a barrier to protect you, to protect me, and then eventually we'll get back to the way that we want things to be. The sooner we do that, the better off we will all be. That's really the best, most easy way to understand it. So guys, thank you so much for jumping on. Let me jump on over to my software here to close this one out. And as always, I will be here on the chat for as long as the YouTube will allow me once I hit the stop function on here. So just so you guys know, if you see me trying to type away, I'm trying to do my best, but if it cuts out, that is what happened, just so you know. But again, you guys have brand new content obviously coming every single week, and I might as well officially close it out right now. This is ENK closing out the live stream officially. I can't believe we're like literally a week before the end of the month right now. And it's just an amazing situation to be making it this far into the year, and we're trying to do what we can to just keep moving forward. That's all we can do, but we'll do it as a community, we'll do it as a family, we'll do it as a group that's committed to keeping positivity in the forefront of everything that we do going forward there. So without getting too much more preachier than that, Jackie Hero Food Reviews, thanks again for jumping on as well, to Drew, to E. Ricard, Freddie Foodie King, RDR, if you're still watching in there as well, all you amazing guys who are here in the chat, thank you so much for jumping on here right now. And with that, now it's time to do it. It's officially ENK closing out the live stream for July 24th. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. That was the original outro, but of course you guys know it's a high quality foodie feature here on live stream and on the replay. So there you go. Great to be on here with you guys. You guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. And I will definitely talk to you soon. Again, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. You guys will have the replay available to you for the stream tonight. So good times, and I will definitely talk to you soon. Stay frosty and stay safe, please. All right. We are in there like swimwear. I said it. See ya.